So, first video. So, Stories of the Past and Destinies is a choose-your-own-adventure top-down hack-and-slash video game developed by Spirit Games. Published on Windows and PlayStation, it was received very well, at least on Steam it was. Okay, introduction done, so, story time! So since the game is about choosing your own destiny and stuff, so I'll just cover the story that's in the tutorial because the rest is sort of up to you. So, spoilers here if you care. You do this because there is 25 paths you can take, and explaining each and every one would take too long, so here's just the basic overview of lore and stuff in the universe that you probably should know. So, there is this evil emperor who is being pretty evil and doing evil sacrifices and stuff. So, your character, is a good boy, Renardo, a very talented swords boy who was apparently a big, leader or whatever in the resistance against the emperor. So in the start of the game, the village that Renardo is staying in is being ransacked and generally being pillaged by the royal guard or whatever these crows are. And because of the king wants this book for some reason, and this bunny boy has it, and he's gonna try to take it to the resistance because it's apparently very magic and stuff. So, naturally the bunny boy dies, and this is where gameplay basically begins. Okay, it's time for gameplay. So, the choose your own adventure stuff starts right now. So, you're presented with two options. Go get the Sky Ripper, aka Big Gun, or go save your bunny friend, Lupino. On your first playthrough, there's no way you can win, because you need to find these 4 truths that will help you defeat the Emperor. So, you need to play multiple times to get all the truths, which will help. So whether or not you choose Lupino or the Sky Ripper, you're just gonna die eventually. So, once you choose those, there's branching pathways for even those 2 choices, so it just gets more and more. Basically, it's just a bunch of branching paths that you can choose. But the same thing keeps on happening. In some way, you die in the end. No matter what you choose, you always die at the end. Unless you actually win, then, you don't die. Yeah. Okay, now for the hack and slash stuff. You move around with the left joystick or the WASD keys, and you attack with X or the left mouse button. It's pretty basic, but it's very simple. You get the hang of it really quickly. You use these simple controls to defeat waves of enemies, and when you finish defeating waves of enemies and you don't die, you get EXP, which levels you up, which you can use at these little altar places, I think, to unlock skills such as a grappling hook and the ability to dash. However, stuff you don't get from defeating enemies, such as ores, health, and these elemental cubes, are found by smashing pots in the environment or opening these chests hidden throughout the levels. You can use these ores and elemental cubes to create new swords, which can be used as swords and sort of like keys for these doors that really don't make sense in universe. Like, there's stuff behind there that people want to use, but they have to have this certain sword. And if it's the purple one, those ores are pretty rare. So they're gonna have a tough time opening that door. Yeah. You can also use these ores to upgrade your swords that you have, so that they're more powerful and their special attacks or magic abilities or whatever are more powerful. Oh wait, I forgot to mention the magic system, dang it. Okay, let me get this, Okay, so you have this bar up here in the corner that symbolizes your stamina, magic, power, or whatever. So, and you use this by holding down the right trigger to activate your sword's various magic abilities, such as setting people on fire, healing you, freezing people, and making your slashes go faster. So, who are you going to be using these fancy swords against? Well, there are 5 types of enemy crows, or just enemy soldiers or whatever. Normal boys, shield boys, explodey boys, fire boys, and Uber chat. So the normal boys, they just attack you. You just slash at them a couple times to kill them. That's basically all they do. But then the shield boys, they require an extra level of whatever, because you have to hook their shield away before you can attack. The explodey boys, on the other hand, just try to rush you and explode onto you. But if you knock them down, you can throw other people with this throwing move that they also have in the game, which, if it explodes when they're near it, they basically just die instantly. So, but the fire boys, they attack from afar and teleport away when you hit them. Sounds a bit annoying. It is, but they go down pretty fast, so it's not that bad. Ubercharge boys, basically just the fire boys, except they choose a random enemy and make them stronger. But they can still go down fast, so as long as they don't ubercharge someone before you kill them, you should be fine. And I think that's it. Oh wait, I forgot to mention, certain story paths you choose, like only getting the Skyripper core, will give you special items in battle, like this laser that follows you around, or this amulet that regains your health or stamina or whatever when you kill an enemy. So that's the thing that happens. I'm sorry, I forgot that. How does the game look? Or sound? So the game is very nice looking. It has a combination of realistic style backgrounds with realistic looking shaders, and then the characters and all the stuff you can interact with, such as pots, chests, and your characters and all the enemies and stuff, are cel shaded. So that's honestly all you can say about it. Just say I think it looks really good. It's not like bad or anything. So the music is created by Vive Avenue. It's also really nice. I'm not sure if it was orchestrated or digital, because Vive Avenue can do both of those things. So I got the OST. It's very good. Vive. Closing statement. So Stories of the Path of Destinies is a good game with a good boy as the main character. It has a neat gimmick that it's choose your own adventure, which ups the replay value. So with all the 25 ways the story can go, you should at least play it 25 times to get the full game, you know. The gameplay itself is fun, quick, easy to hold of, and there's a bunch of new skills and stuff that you can master. And the characters are nice, the narrator is not boring, and the random quotes he says when like just transitioning from places and breaking bots is hilarious. Okay, so how do I rate this game? I rate it, buy it if you want. It's a good game. Buy it, please.